Wanna down here do? Where you say? Where him name? Where you come from? Where you come from? Where you down here do? Hold up your face, boy. Okay.
Welcome to Jamaica Dancehall Source News and Entertainment with a Buzz. The video that you just saw is allegedly of two famous TikTokers. My disclaimer before I proceed: cannot validate or verify that it is indeed two TikTokers. We know how social media and Jamaican people mix up and passa, but based on the information, that is what I got. I know that the TikTokers are in the news for all sorts of fishy activities lately. And if we look at the lifestyle of Jaden, look at the lifestyle of Swissley that was dancing and gyrating like Shakira in that crop top, it would only be the law of possibility or probability into play. The possibilities are sooner or later, someone, specifically the JCF, was going to catch them with their hand in the cookie jar or their little teely in the rear end mechanic portion of an X-Man. Now, people, when we see what is going on in Jamaica and them say sex sells, and we know that Jamaica is a very homophobic society, it is kind of shocking, it is kind of appalling to see what is going on. It seems as if the only way that you can gain fame and notoriety on TikTok is to be despicable or even better or worse, depending on who you ask. If you are the type of the fishy characteristic, then you will say better. If you are not, then you're going to say worse. We should not be surprised if this is what we see going on in the streets of Jamaica, because if it is out, if it is just blatant on TikTok, that is the new wave, the new way to go. Why would we be surprised if we see a stranger, if this is indeed no sorts of TikTokers that were found in this video? Like I've said many times on many occasions, Jamaica has absolutely gone sunken in the abyss of hell, gone to the dogs, and this is it, an next perfect example. You saw it on video. This is not Photoshop. This is not no sorts of editing. The man told the police for himself he was down there, down south, blowing the man Gogazella as if KC a cheer in a champs. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, it is official, it is confirmed. Sidem is getting bun under her nose. Sidem a get pear bun under her cloth. Sidem is getting roasted. But the picture as always, or the writing has always been on the wall. Because we've seen situations, we've seen pictures with Vybz Kartel posing up with all sorts of women in close to compromising position, and we said to ourselves, well, he's a people person, he is just mixing and mingling with the fans. Well, people, it seems as if he is actually mixing in at the middle. There was one specific picture that came out with him and Lisa Hyper. This is the picture on the screen. And most persons were saying, then hold on a minute. She there right in front of Sidem. She there right between Sidem. She's always around in the company of Vybz Kartel and Sidem all the time. And them a pose like this. This is downright disrespectful. This is a sign that something is definitely happening. Now, people, if you remember, Vybz Kartel and Lisa Hyper was in a viral video back in the days in which she was blowing his Gogazella. Word on the street is that Vybz Kartel put it out soon after Lisa Hype was out of the Gaza camp because she was pretty much grounds out. Well, it seems as if Vybz Kartel might not have forgotten that groundsing because she was back in the camp before, what's his name, Black Rhino, and I understand female versus male, the Gaza boss in a man thing, so therefore she kind of get a pass, she was back in the camp. But we have to wonder to ourselves and think commonsensically. These kind of picture, the fact that Vybz Kartel has been away for a couple of years, 12 years and 10 months and some days and hours to be specific, like he said. And then you see him in these pictures. If he was a gallus before then, and then he's locked up for about 13 years, and all of the aisle cake up in him back. Do you think that when he comes out, he is going to be different? Do you think that he is going to say to himself, well, I am a bit older now, 13 years or so older, I have to think different. I have to settle down. I have to find a wife that is not going to give me bun, because that is the most disrespectful thing, especially based on information that is out there as it pertains to Shorty. So people are speculate, people are assume, people are say something look kind of right. Well, people, it is not as if you needed a next sign. There was a picture of Vybz Kartel and a girl, Sandra Rose. Sandra Rose is in Trinidad with Vybz Kartel. Sandra Rose and Vybz Kartel left Jamaica, went to Trinidad on some sorts of business mission. Vybz Kartel pertaining to his Straight Vibes rum. As it pertains to Sandra Rose, don't know exactly why. Don't know if she's one of those mixologists or whatever the name is of those people that test the rum and make sure, say, yeah, it is sophisticated and ready for the sampling or tasting of the consumers. One of those sophisticated person. I am speaking about a particular picture which is on the screen as I speak. In this particular picture, Vybz Kartel is with Sandra Rose, the lady that he left Jamaica with. However, what stands out to most persons is specifically a hickey that is on her neck. Not just a hickey on her neck. If you zoom up the picture, you will see that she was beaten, look like somebody of some sort of pit bull, or somebody was very busy a day or so or night or so ago. Now, people, she claimed in her text that she sent to her mother that it is mosquito. And people, if you know, if you ever get bun before, and you ask your girlfriend, what at the on your neck must be mosquito or bees or wasp or gala wasp by them. So it seems as if some sorts of mosquito was in Trinidad, and that mosquito or those mosquito, a heap of them, was very busy and sucking on this lady. Don't know how they did not suck her dry or bite her dry, whatever it is, or sting her dry, whatever it is that mosquito do. Or it seems as if Vybz Kartel is the mosquito. Vybz Kartel changed his name from Gaza Boss to Mosquito Boss because base of what persons are assuming, and I think, including myself, that they might be right. The possibilities or probabilities are that something is definitely not right with this picture. Now, I saw that she was out with Sean Storm, and I saw that she has a video with Sean Storm, and I saw that she's trying to promote her musical career. So did she give it up for a little fame, some little PUMS for fame? Is that exactly what happened? And people, we must admit, Vybz Kartel is a star, and a star will make people jump through hoops. So the average girl, if her head is not tightly screwed onto her head, she will flip and give it up. Is this the case of Sandra Lee? And obviously, she is a beautiful girl. I am not going to say that she's the most beautiful girl out there, and she shaped okay. However, her talent is mediocre. So Vybz Kartel might say to himself, yeah, she have the look, she might have the image, but she does not have the talent. So therefore, if you can't sing, you have to blow, you have to whine on top of the cocky head, like Vybz Kartel would say. But people like me say, I am just an honest blogger that calls a spade, have some sort of backbone and spine, some sort of intestinal fortitude. So therefore, I am just going to call it like I see it, in my humble opinion. Point blank and period. So the next thing that is popping in the news, you know that this is the festive season, December. And these people that are out here, the criminal elements, they want to throw some sorts of monkey wrench in your program and make sure that your festive season becomes stressful, becomes hurtful, becomes DEATH-ful. So therefore, you have to do your due diligence and make sure that you have your third eye open at the back of your head. I am going to show you a video that shows a new scheme and scam innovative way that these criminal elements are coming up with to take away your life, take away your goodies, take away your cash, take away your vehicle. Take a listen, take a look, and then I'll give my piece. So people, like you see, this is not some sophisticated scheme or scam or sham. They just wait in the cut. They know that if you leave your vehicle, go out to shop, go to the ATM machine, then they are probably watching you at the ATM machine. They wait until you go back to your car, especially if you are a female, a woman. And then they pounce on you, predator, and prey. They take away your bag, they take away your cash, they take away your vehicle. And if you try to resist it, they might even take away your life. So I am just giving you guys a heads up out there. Be very mindful. Make sure that you have your third eye in at the back of your head. Be very cautious and look around your surroundings before you leave your car, before you go back to your car, before you enter your house, go through your gate, go through your door, because these thieves are always lurking to take away your goodies and even worse, take away your life. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. If you appreciate videos like these, please show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. That is how YouTube promotes videos like these to like-minded, sensible persons like yourself. Bless up.